Lucifer is not the enemy. It's a correction mechanism for false divinity.
And wait,
Before you start commenting, before you get in your feelings, understand. Lucifer is not the enemy because, for one, God and Lucifer are one and the same. One is on the light side of the spectrum, and one is on the dark side of the spectrum. Either way it goes, though, before Lucifer, there was a God. God understood its own arrogance. In order for it to challenge itself out of boredom, it had to split a part of itself in order to figure out what it was being at that moment. Because if God, or the almighty perception of this label that can never be defined, this being understood, I'm all knowing and all infinite creation of creations that were never created in my creation. In order for me to figure out how infinite I'm being, I have to make a lie up. I have to make a shadow side up to where I can understand how to go against myself. That's why when people perverted and distorted the stories of God and Lucifer and the war in heaven and all that, these fallacies never existed. But for some reason, you have religion, Satanism, atheism, you got spirituality, consciousness, you got many different theologies and opinions that people want to follow. That's why there's a war between light and darkness, but that's only according to a human standards, because people get so arrogant when they know something. Whole entire time, I know what I don't know, and I don't know anything, so how can I know anything? Once you know that, you can never go against yourself, because all you do is challenge yourself by facing what you are afraid to confront. So when God understood how to confront itself, it had to see what Lucifer was doing by acting out it had to act out its own play and what it was believing in. So God lied to itself by even creating this fractal illusion of going against what it thought it was supposed to be. But God does not know what it wants to be, so we make it up. That's why people have Bible studies and people have pastors and people pervert these different teachings and all that because they want to have mind control. So if that's the case, Lucifer understood in this heavenly story, it said, wait a minute, all of you are working for this being right here and you don't understand where your freedom comes from, and they never questioned that. So when people understood Lucifer was questioning it, we always thought as if it was the bad guy. But yet, who's really the bad guy in these stories if the story that was created by our opinion was manufactured by a mechanism that's called God, which controls your mind and what you cannot be in control of? If you can't be in control of your mind, who's the controller of mind control when mind controller has no labels?